Welcome back, guys, and thanks for watching the first video. Now we've got a second installment for you, and in this second installment, John Galan is going to go through the ways that he's creating very specialized lists by using the Privy software. So without further ado, guys, we're going to hand it over to John. But before we do that, if you are gaining some experience, learning, and appreciating the content that we're putting out here, I noticed that 60% of you guys watch me but don't subscribe, so don't be that guy. Hit the subscribe button. Take it away, John.
What's up, everybody? John Galan again. Part 2 of this mini-series is going to discuss my process on how I use Privy. In video 1, I discussed the lists, the emails, the searches, and now we're going to put it all together to see how you could create a process out of that. So let's go ahead and get started. So in the beginning, now that you have your search, what I would recommend you do is you run a search, right? Just by clicking, all you have to do is just go to your searches, like I showed you. You just click the search that you saved, and it'll run it for you. So now this one has been ran on today, December 8th. Okay, so that means that it has captured everything 1 to 49 days on market as of December 8th. So now when I want to look for the new properties in Privy in Pinellas County, I don't have to worry about running my searches anymore. They will come through my email because my emails will be giving me the new properties that came in. So the only time you really have to run your search the first time to add it to a list is when you first create a search. So now I'm going to mass add this to a list by clicking the list button up here. You could close this. And then you just select all properties. You click this add to list icon. And these were all ran for 1 to 49 days. So I just put it here and then I click save. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for my 50 plus days on market. I'm in list still, select all, and then click add. Okay. So now I have my searches, all of my searches are saved, right? So these are my active ones. These are my active deals. So they're all saved. Now, if I haven't done any market research yet, I could run the market research and do the same thing and then just save it to my list, market research to do or whatever you decided to create your lists for. Now the mass list has been added. So now you could go through your emails, right? And this is all of the properties that have been sent to you. These are new properties that have been sent. So now all you have to do is just manage new properties once you mass add your search to your list. Okay. So the way you could click them, I showed you in the last one. So let's just click a big one at first. The 16 brings me to the list of properties. So now once I'm going through my emails, the only thing I do is I'm not even looking at the properties if they're good or not. I'm just quickly adding them, right? So listed 2 days, manage lists. Okay. If I don't see a blue check mark, like I said, they should be in one of these folders. So I'm just going to quickly put it to here and I'm going to work my way down all of these properties. Okay. So once I know my list was fully added, and once I know that my email was cleared up for the day and it's done, now I could go ahead and check my lists. Okay. How many properties do I have to look at? How many market research do I have to do? This is again only for funding bars and doing your data. So let's just say I have to go now through my properties 1 to 49. Like I said, you just click this. So when you utilize this, it helps you keep track of all the properties instead of hiding properties. I used to hide them by clicking this. The only thing that hurts when you hide it is if I was to run a comp on this one.
Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe, and here's a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Privy. Privy is an incredible software that'll help you find deeply discounted deals on the MLS. Yeah, they actually exist there. Click the link in the description. Now stop watching me and go watch me.
And let's say I looked at all of these sold properties already and I had hit them instead of putting them in a list, then none of these would show up. So if you hide a property here or you hide it on the overall map, it's hidden on Privy altogether. And it'll look like this. You'll see show hidden properties up here. So you don't want to hide properties because it could screw you up for comping and also for soft vetting, which I will discuss in the next video. So that's pretty much the process. You get your search, you mass run a search, you then add it to one of your lists that it's supposed to be in, and then you quickly go to your emails. Make sure you look through all the properties in the email and that they all have a blue check mark in one of these folders. Okay. So once that's done, I just quickly look at my list. Okay, I have 117. I just have to go through these, and that means I've looked at all the properties I want to. What I do first is I quickly take out all the properties I don't want to look at. So if I'm an all around here, right? Like I don't have any buyers up here, let's just say. I'll just quickly click that, and I'll move it from here to rural, not my market, and then click save. Let's say this was a flip. Obviously, I'm not going to be calling on the flip, but I do want to see who the buyer was. So I'll just put it in market research to do. Okay, so now the only thing I'm doing now while I have these 117 properties I got to look at is once I narrow down all the properties that I don't want to look at, and then I have the ones I do want to look at, I'll be soft vetting them. What does soft vet mean? Well, I guess you have to watch the next video to find out, because that's what I'm going to be discussing on the next one. Okay, so that's the process. One other thing too, since there's a lot of properties, let's say I looked in this whole cluster over here and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot which ones I looked at. All you have to do is click lists and just rerun this again. And everything you took out of that list will not be there any longer. So all of the, if let's say I looked at all of these will be gone now. And it'll just be the ones I still have to look at. So that's it for my process. It's super simple. You just mass add your search to the list. Then you just stay up to date every day. You just go through your Privy email. I don't look at them. I don't go into in depth in them. I just quickly just add them to one of the lists, either properties 1 to 49, properties 50 plus, or if I could quickly tell it's a flip, I just add it to market research to do. And then I move on. And once my emails are all done and I have no emails, that's when I go ahead and I start to look through that one list, properties 1 to 49 or properties 50 plus, and I start to soft vet the properties and see which ones I want to add to my CRM and which ones that did not pass, and I just filter them that way. So again, if you like this video, if you got value from it, please like and subscribe to Jamil's channel. And if you know somebody could use this to help them if they're struggling with Privy, please share this with a friend. And I will see you in the next video where I will discuss the soft vetting process and how I quickly keep track of all the ones that I do want to look at and add to my CRM eventually. So see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching another one of my YouTube videos. Now it's your turn to go out and take some action. But before you do, like and subscribe to my channel, because the law of reciprocity means you owe me.